what's wrong here. I know what's wrong.
Backup, give me some backup. Got a running zombie.
That's why we needed it. I'm not a fool. I played video games. Yes, we have a cartridge now. Don't worry. I will not be using... Wait, can I do it? Alright, you know what? Never mind. I've already beat these guys' asses anyways. I have a feeling when we win, we'll kill Hoaxy. Or Hoxie, or whatever his name is. I don't know why all of a sudden Butcher Bay looks so clean. Oh. Gun. It said gun. And all we got is this. Gun. There's no smoking section in heaven. You don't know that. I want the Death Star blueprints. Can't take them. We'll go this way. I feel like there's something. Yeah, definitely something to be done. Hey, calm down though.
Security doors opened at unscheduled time. Notifying system administration.
Just let me shoot your head, you jerk. Ah! You're easy though. Yeah, I got plenty of cartridge. And some gun. I got some more gun, so that's good. You can never have too much gun, let me tell you. Let me tell you, boys and girls, what am I missing? I saw that thing. A shotgun. Well, I don't mind if I do. Don't worry, shotgun is number 5. What are we doing now? Can we... Is there leaving? Leaving happening? I see it's open. There's giant robots. We gotta backtrack. Gun. Bullets! Now with more gun. Please? No. Backtrack. Alright. Alright, Riddick, we gotta do this. I don't know. Dude, you look like... Who would dress someone up? Alright. There we go. Cram it in there, brother. I believe this is a whole... Ooh, we need a different gun. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, these cryobots are pushovers. What? This guy shoots Molotovs? What is this? Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. Dude, those streamlined, futuristic advanced bots are just... Damn, bro. Nope, please don't. Please don't make noises. Oh my lord. And then that only took us 7 hours and 18 minutes. Before we completed the last model vehicle in the Tesla lineup to complete the word sexy. Yep. Beautiful. Did you spit on it?
All systems online. Minor damage to cockpit stabilizer. Inform nearest authorized robot mechanic. Closing hatch. Pilot secured. Welcome, new user of HeavyGuard 874.
You can't hurt me. This is weird walking in you. Strafing takes a good amount of time. We will save now that we've killed every... No destructible environments, eh? So either hold on, we gotta take the long way around. It just has bad handling, alright? It's not a bad robot, alright? We just gotta figure out how to make it. Oh, the aim's fine, so we just gotta...
Target approaching.
Yeah, I just disappeared that MFer. Cause I have plot damage, bitch. Yeah, this has got to open. They wouldn't make us spin around, would they? Good. This game is just... It's insane.
It's a motherfucking tank!
I feel like...
Wherever you are. Target identified around corner.
Oh no. I don't know why you guys are so good at dodging like heavy bullet stuff. I can't help it. This thing is fucking stupid. Alright. Can I get out of it? We're fine. It's a little clunky. I'm not worried about it.
Analysis suggestion. Conserve ammunition. Unlocking over multiple targets around corner. Hull integrity at 75%. Target
I feel like I'm on rails right now.
analysis suggestion. Reduce speed to optimize aiming.
Reinforcements have been called to deal with the heavy guard problem.
All right, boys. You can't, dude. I got a tank with a 75% hull integrity. This is what we do. Okay, this is bad. I can't reach. All right. It never goes below 75. Don't worry about it. Good enough for government work. All right, here we go. Yeah, you know what? I don't even care, dude. Your tiny little bullets.
Analysis suggestion. Do not walk into things.
We are fine.
Hull integrity at 75%.
Feel like I'm supposed to go this way, I guess. Just kidding. Maybe? Please don't do rude things to me. I'm getting how the robot works. All right, I got the driving down. I'm doing great. We're getting there, baby. Gotta be through here. All right, so it did want us to go in here. I get it. Gonna take a little while. Just go right through them. It'll be fine. They're doors. Elevator doors, to be exact.
Minor damage to cockpit stabilizer. Inform nearest authorized robot mechanic.
He's gonna kill us all!
Multiple targets around corner.
Round corner.
Battle analysis suggestion. Conserve ammunition.
Yeah, it's always at 75. Oh. This is so awkward, you know? Yeah, I guess we're supposed to go this way. Dude, Riddick's spatial awareness must be off the charts. He just always knows the right way to go. Not that way. Sorry. That's beautiful. Beautiful. This game has its moments. Ooh.
Opening hatch. Once the pilot has left this unit, pilot is solely responsible for pilot's health. No insurance is valid.
Well, we did it.
Non-organic target approaching.
Jesus Christ. Do we even have a gun? Ah! Ah! Not interested.
Come on, prisoner. Give up.
Is that John's?
Riddick, get in.
Dude, this is cool, actually. This would be cool as a movie.
Better. I'm taking you to another slam, Riddick. We're getting out of Butcher Bay together. That'll teach Oxley to fuck with me.
Now you're learning, Johns.
I even stiffed the bastard on the med fees. And you know the drill.
Let's play. Who's the better killer?
Yeah, this definitely came out of
I guess you wanted Johns dead, not alive.
Riddick.
What do you give me for him anyway, Hans?
We'll work a deal, Riddick. John's for you. Straight up. Anything, anything. Just tell me what you want, Riddick, and I'll make it happen.
I wanted to be left alone.
Let me give you some advice, Riddick. When you make a threat, be prepared to back it up. I'll give you a love.
Jesus fuck! Ah! They're Invisibots! I cannot fight Invisibots! The fuck? This is bullshit. This is everything is bullshit. Wait, I got it. Let me go up here. Ah, I can't get up there. I thought it was gonna be a cool move I could do. Okay, think. I don't think I can kill these Invisibots. up. Oh man, they are good at shooting at me. I gotta get in the elevator. Okay, I can get in the elevator. That'll help. This is some fucking bullshit. Oh no, give me that one! Don't let up. Don't let up. Whew. My God.
No, Riddick, there must be something.
The
Just
codes to your ship.
Riddick.
Shit, Riddick, you wouldn't.
Wouldn't what? What wouldn't I do, Oxy?
Oh, of course. The codes are in my desk. And the...
Can you walk, Johns?
Yeah, I think so.
Run?
Maybe. But I wouldn't try to find out.
Good. How's your eyesight?
Converge on the warden's office. We have a hostage situation.
Riddick's the one wearing the goggles. Kill him on sight. That's him. Fire.
We tricked him. And he's walking out with Johns. Dude, this is some cool plot shit right here, and as far as Riddick goes.
You know, Johns, statistically, takeoffs are the most dangerous.
No shit. I thought you
Most
said
dangerous
landing
3
were.
minutes of flying. Well, actually, landing, yeah.
Yeah. Guess it depends on who you have at the control.
No, we're not skipping this. We are not skipping a goddamn thing. 7 hours and 36 minutes, 45, 46, 40. We did it. That was fucking sick, dude. I'm sorry the end made it completely worse. I understand it's older game, backtracking's how they got mileage, and getting the player lost is also mileage. But man, it's still, I got through it in 7.5 hours. Not too shabby. A little help from Mur. A lot of help from Mur, I should say. We pretty much skipped every single side quest though in Butcher Bay. Like, we did like what, one of them? 2 of them? We speed ran that shit. I was just worried because when I first started it would start crashing. And I didn't want to have another deadly premonition situation on my hands where I'm just crashing every other time it loads. So just while it's working, plow through it. Motion capture and TD. And solving. Yeah, occasionally you need solving, Mur. Okay? You gotta solve problems. Lawrence McElroy. McCrory. Dude, I think obviously David Toy watched this and he's probably pretty happy about it. Because this takes place before Johns dies, you know? And the fact that they had a common enemy and escaped together, but of course Riddick still hated Johns, and he knew Johns was gonna flip, you know? The thing I didn't like, what they should have done, is when Johns gets... Oh, it did! It explains it, I forgot. When they're in the ship and then Riddick stabs Johns with the shiv in the pitch black when he's telling, what's her name? Rhoda or whatever. I only know the actress's name. But anyways, what was it? The girl, he's like, see, this is pushing on my, the piece of the shiv that was stuck in his back. So this explains that. The piece of the shiv that got stuck in John's back from Riddick in his last escape attempt. But what he failed to say in Pitch Black is they helped each other escape. Riddick actually helped him leave. And he flew him out of there. So that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I didn't realize. Because it lets you use any shiv, and I was using like a screwdriver at the time. But, you know, anything's a shiv, right? But I like how the best shiv is the one from... Yeah, watch Pitch Black. So in that, yeah, you just saw it. So you remember in the thing when we're fighting, I stabbed Johns, like in that cutscene. I kept thinking he got shot because the guy lit off rounds, but I got shot. He got stabbed in the back, really close to his spine, and that's why he was having trouble walking. Yeah. I'm the one who... The guy's like, I got him. And he shot me instead of Johns. That's cool, though. That's cool that whoever... Because I don't think David Toy didn't... I mean, he gave rights, but he didn't... I'm not sure if he wrote it. I don't think he wrote it, you know? Like he did the other... Yeah, he got lit up. He wasn't... honestly, with the way Jaeger performed, or Jagger, or whatever they call him, I'm impressed that he made it that far, Mur. He'd probably been hiding out behind those boxes for a very freaking long time because he was a bad shot and he was worse at not getting shot. So, which is something that seems to happen often to Butcher Bay, you know. Yeah, I did get the black lung. Yeah, heading out in the gopher tunnels, the mining section. What do they call the other place? The pig farm or something? The pig town? Pig town. We gotta go to pig town. Letty Cadena. Letty Cadena. There's David Toy right there. I think it's like producers. Dude, well, we'll have to do, not tomorrow, but we'll have to do Athena. If I can find a working version of that. This one took a little 3 hours to get working. So I can capture it. Because these old games, when I run them in compatibility mode, OBS does not capture them for the life of it. It will not. And I don't want to do display capture because it's shoddy and it doesn't work great. Ah, Ven produced it. Producer, Costlers, creative consultant. Vin wanted in. He wanted to be a dude. Fuck it, man. Why not? He did a good job. Voice acting wasn't the best, but it was like of the caliber of the movies. I'll put it that way. Localization is just translating, basically. Come on, give us a little... Yes!
Butcher Bay. Why are you here?
It is only you that matters, Riddick. They realize this, and that is why they are coming. Not like the others. They are different. The only way you can stop them is if you know who you are, what you are. some of us still remember the true crime that happened on Furia. Once you wake, truly wake, you will never forget.
Who am I? What am I?
Ah, the Necros.
Only the dead have seen the end of war. And before I'm through, the afterlife is gonna get a whole lot more crowded.
Sweet, man, I'm stoked. That's a good game. It is a good game. I mean, if it can deal with my bitchy ass about, like, me wanting perfection from a game, it's pretty good. There's that one spot where we're trying to get the fucker going, like that stupid train going or whatever. And then I just had to... It did the thing where it made... But what it did is, like, when I figured out I had to jump on that crate, I also figured out that you gotta, like, I figured out I just had to do the stupid jump across the chasm. But it looks like you're cheating. You're, like, cheesing it, you know? Anyways, what's extra content? Holy shit, we gotta watch this, right? Hey, we're 18 plus here, ladies and gentlemen.
I try to kick as much ass as I can with what little I have. Darkness. You afraid? I'm not.
When you take a talented team of artists,
when you see that game on the screen, you say, wow, what is that? You see Vin Diesel there, and his muscles are buff. It almost looks lifelike. It's somewhat scary how realistic it
looks like actually better in this. I don't think the port did it.
being frightened. And an epic film.
They're damn near making movies in the games and games in the movies.
You get something much more.
It immerses you in this tense kind of horror, sci-fi, kind of thriller thing.
The tone of the game and mood is to really feel like Riddick. The character building is extremely important. You want to feel like you are this character.
It did not look like this in my version. At all, even close.
A home run.
But I understand because, you know, ported from. Then actually, the higher you, it's funny because.
Chronicles of Riddick. Escape from Butcher Bay.
It's funny because when you boost up the resolution, this was done at 640 by 480. What the heck? What is this furry bullshit? What is this? Are we gonna watch this? Is this gonna be like...
Long before Riddick would make his
what
first
the fuck is
a
this?
group of young programmers in Sweden were learning how to make games.
My first introduction to games was with
Am I loud?
Spectrum, computer, and I played Conan the Barbarian.
It's part of the game, right? And it's on the list.
I was always impressed when they did things you didn't think was possible. And at that time, that rarely happened in games.
My friends, where I grew up, they were, you know, hobby programmers and making their own little games and so on. And that was really the start of
Starbreeze isn't around, and I don't think they're making money off of Riddick since it's abandonware. Hold on, I'm gonna go pee really back.
Using the programming skills they had been honing for years, Starbreeze creates the game Enclave.
One of the great things about Enclave is that it just had a really great visual look to it. There was an extra sort of visual finesse to what Starbreeze had done.
And our technology was really good, and we got a lot of appreciation for our style artistically. That's how we got introduced to Universal. They were one of the distributors of the game in the US.
In 2002, while Starbreeze finishes up Enclave, thousands of miles away, a company starts thinking about making a title of their own.
The concept of Tigron is quite a unique thing. It's a game production company, so it's neither a developer nor is it a publisher. But its purpose is to create franchise or create IPs that can be used in all these different mediums. When Vin was setting something up in the game industry, it really clicked and had a lot of ideas.
Having a Tigron, my company that creates these games, I can, use all of this pool of knowledge about the world and incorporate it into the video game and keep the video game consistent with the movie.
Vin, really knows games, which I was really surprised about. Plays obsessively. He's a big D&D fan. Totally embraced that kind of form of entertainment. And I think he, always had this concept right from the start, was to create a game company that could generate IPs, could generate franchise.
Hey, they finished peeing.
Is thinking about turning a movie into a game. Starbreeze.
I wonder how long this is. There's no bar.
I was a marketing manager at that time, so I tried to find projects for the team, and I went to Universal to make a Lord of the Rings game. And we were working with Enclave and the type of style. I thought this is really cool for us to do Lord of the Rings.
Starbreeze first came to our attention. They were doing Enclave on the PC for our paired partnership group.
I can't believe this is included. Oh, this is the director's cut, I think.
To the PC. After going through Enclave and looking at it, we felt they were a perfect match to do the version of Pitch Black or Riddick.
And then
Pitch
they
Black.
approached us with Pitch Black instead, and that was a perfect thing for us, and we really were excited because it was not
the movie
the same as fantasy. The guys wanted to do something new and do futuristic games, so Pitch Black was perfect.
We work closely to extrapolate that into a game design. Riddick's their first game that we're involved with. It's based in the universe of the Chronicles of Riddick and Pitch Black. It's not a movie translation game. It's not based on that film. It's a much bigger thing. It's expanding the story from both.
That's what I love what games do, is when they do that. Like what they did. They gave me a chunk of the thing. I didn't know. You don't know much about John's and Riddick relationship because he dies in the first movie.
All coming together to make this gaming experience, you're going to have something that is...
And Riddick always has a weird, intimate relationship with people he kills.
The work is about to begin.
Why is there this weird furry chick? Whose girlfriend
in early
is that?
2002, the developer Starbreeze begins to work on a game based in the Riddick universe. But making a game based on a movie can be a difficult job, even for experienced developers.
The exciting thing about using a licensed product, foremost, is from the beginning the team really felt like, I don't want to work on the licensed product, but since we had a chance to do a prequel to a movie, and not doing it based on the movie, we got more freedom to do more innovative stuff.
Some game developers find that restrictive, but other developers think this is great. We can concentrate on making the game. We don't have
Wrong
to worry
hole.
about creating this
Sorry
whole,
about that.
Epic universe with all these characters.
If I hit the button, it'll screw this all up.
We can concentrate on making a great game.
Before work,
Dude, look at this Sony monitor. What?
There are a few things to settle, like what the game will be about.
Being a producer on the Chronicles of Riddick,
I just want to hear more of Vin talk.
Lace the video game with story that complements the movie. There's information in the video game that helps you understand the movie.
Yeah, our shading did look nothing like that.
Deep into the kind of mythology of it all.
I wish I had it on Xbox because the shading looked nothing like that for us. It was very simplified for the port.
You're doing, you don't know, you don't have that kind of focus that you develop later.
Well, then, like, when they're showing me the Xbox, like, that was a crowning glory of achievement on Xbox, but the port was like garbage. And I understand why. It's DX9. They ported in DX9. Back then, Xbox wasn't like part of being a PC. Xbox was a console that was programmed. Like, I didn't have. This didn't look nothing like this. It looked like it was so ported. It was so ported.
The game is taking place.
Like they just like had to strip the drivers down. They just basically bare nakeded the drivers. I never saw shadows like this. The intro did not look this good.
10 years before the movie, we really wanted to,
nothing looked that good. It was cartoon graphics.
Add value to the franchise.
Only way to get it to not crash, Mer. It had to be played in XP compatibility mode, and it took 3 hours to make the game not crash.
The movie is going to get more.
Yeah, we had none of that. The bugs were ginormous. They were, so those giant cicadas were just supposed to be little flies, huh?
Hey, come talk to me for a second, will you?
It's actually conceived as a prequel to the movie. So the idea is that you'll play the game before the movie comes out, and it'll sort of lead you up to the actual film. And this isn't sort of some story that was
Look how much better it looks, yeah.
And had nothing to do with the movie team. David Toy.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't go back.
To create the story,
but like, dude, gauge it against Deadly Premonition. Man, they put no work into graphics in that game. They actually put their backs into this one.
So it's great because you'll play the game, then you'll get to go see the movie. And you
Does it look like that, Mario? Does it look like that on Xbox? Does it actually look like that, or is that just faking it? It must look like that because this was put in.
I can escape anything.
Yeah, our scenes did not look like this. It did not look like that.
Take ideas that you don't have time for in the movie and now incorporate them into the video game in a cool way. Looks like a way out. So now the video game player is.
I got mine for free on some English website because that's the only one I could find that actually ran.
Maybe you got what it takes, Renee.
You don't know so much about him, and that's
but
interesting, and that's
in my
something
defense, this is 30
get
frames
to
a
tell in
second.
our game.
So,
It's more
you know.
about his background.
Riddick is like the evil character, but not really.
Then again, if the other thing, like you're seeing it at 1080, this game was done at 480.
He's a hero.
It's like 640 by 480. So it's really easy when you shrink it back down. Like if I would have just left it at 640 by 480 and it was this resolution in 4:3, it might look this good. But we stretched it out, blew it up, see every problem.
He doesn't really
care.
It ain't the fall that gets you.
He also has these features that make him a good for a game.
You have been blind for far too long.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that he basically shaves his head and it's like he has no
eye shine.
He's smooth
He has a story
faced.
about his previous life, mystified character in a way. So he's really good and fits the game perfectly.
Yeah, see how grainy it is? Yeah, okay, that looks like mine. I think it's just it's grainy. So it hides a lot. Like once you sharpen it up, it's like VR. When people got the higher res VR goggles, they're like, oh, all this VR shit looks like crap. Now it's not blurry.
So there is a really balanced blend of stealth,
a horrible song,
frenetic shooting, or intelligent navigation,
locked
to get further along in the game.
Not a problem.
Yeah, intelligent.
And there are ways to defeat
intelligent. What happens if you're not intelligent? And then I'm just butting my head against the wall, assholes.
The sneak mode in the game
Intelligent
is,
navigation.
something
I was in.
put in there.
It didn't happen that often. You gotta get like. We got stuck what
There's a
twice?
stealth element to the game, which is really pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was like 2
When you
times we
actually
got
go
stuck.
into stealth mode, the color of the screen changes. Basically turns to a blue hue, so you know that you're actually hidden in the shadows. It's kind of nicer to do that as opposed to having a whole bunch of icons on screen.
Dude, they are correct about that. I like the stealth
You don't have all
mechanic
these
a
sort
lot.
of, windows all over the game screen to mask the environment.
Someone's here. I'm gonna check.
The eye shine in the game is something we use.
Look
in
up
dark
how
areas.
big his
If you
health
use
bars
it
are in the
in
corner,
light
by the
room,
way, Mer.
it's gonna
They're
be a problem
That's
for it
how low the
because
res
it's gonna
is.
be so saturated and bright, so we can't use it there. But in dark areas, he can use this. To really use the eye shine is to first take out the lights in an area.
Who's breaking those lights?
How can we do gameplay and atmosphere around this technical aspect? In its simplest form, You hide around a corner and you see someone's shadow, and that's a way to know where an enemy is. But
dude, we had that
Riddick,
exact
you know,
moment.
hopefully we've taken it to the next level, where you really do choose to take out lights, then use the darkness to your advantage. It immerses you in this tense kind of
Dude, that looks really good though. I wish it looked
thriller
that
thing.
good.
That's the entertainment value.
The reason we use the third person is that in first person usually you just see the world. We implemented that you can see your own body to get the more feel that you are the character, and also that you get to see Riddick when we go in third person, when he climbs. Which makes you feel, oh, that's me, you know, I'm playing.
The combat system as Riddick features first-person fighting, where we try to emphasize the feeling that you are Riddick and you're hitting someone. And
Yeah, I never felt that way.
As a good feeling for them.
I felt.
It's raw fighting.
It's got elements of fighting.
Come on, you coward!
It's got elements of adventure. It's got elements of storytelling.
I should just have them put
I like how they showed the area that I got incredibly lost in.
And when you put it all together,
I missed all this shit. Why did I miss all half of the game?
anticipated games of the year.
We just speed ran it.
Could get ugly.
Oh no, we got that one.
I'll be disappointed if they don't.
The team at Starbreeze knows they need a look that is just as cinematic as the film it's based on.
That's how my version looks. It looks like when they're not done with the game.
It's really using all the powers in the consoles and gives us an engine that can take care of the graphics and detail we really want in the game.
God, it looks so good for an Xbox. That's original Xbox or 360. It's got to be
When you see
360.
that game on the screen, you say,
It can't be
wow,
original
what is
Xbox. That's too
I've
good.
never seen those kind of graphics before.
First of all, it's a stencil shadows, and we are using normal maps.
What normal mapping is basically adding more depth and texture to a character, and it makes it more realistic, more like life. The shadows look more detailed and more intense, and therefore when you look at a normal map character, you automatically say, all right, that's more like reality. That's where games should really go.
The tone of the game and mood is to really feel like Riddick. The character building is extremely important. You want to feel that you are this character. The best way of doing that is to, first of all, that you see yourself and it looks really good and real, that it doesn't look like blobs on the face. It's just a really, really detailed face of Riddick.
There's a finesse to it that you see Vin Diesel there, and you know his muscles are buff, and when he walks, it almost looks lifelike. It's somewhat scary how realistic the graphics really are.
He did 3D scans.
It is pretty
to get
good.
Good features on the character. And
Like, I even thought it was decent, like, without, like, so I guess when I changed something in Inspector to make the game run, I had to cancel out any kind of realism in the graphics. Like, it definitely, it's like turning shaders off in VR chat.
Just roll it when you're ready.
Aren't you gonna do something for that weapon slap?
I'm just grooving on watching this, man. This is really fun to
Riddick
watch.
wouldn't be complete without the actors who make the characters what they are.
Hey, well, looky here.
Having the star doing the VO for the game is extremely important. Just to get the team's feeling that he's part of this project is very important.
Get out of here.
Also to get the right feeling of the game. I mean, if you have uses somebody else's voice, it will be noticed.
Now you ain't paid me for that shank, so it ain't yours.
Come take it.
It's all this part of being perfect on everything. It's also, of course, to have the star's voice.
It belongs to me.
We got the VO for Vin, which is great to have in the game.
Now things get interesting.
Obviously, he's a great character and makes the voice really good, and it really is Riddick in the game.
lights in my eyes.
Vin Diesel is actually an integral part of the game. And what Vin has done is he actually really participates in the development of the game. So yes, his likeness is there and his voice is part of the game.
Darkness.
But he's actually a producer on the game. And I mean, in the past, people would say, oh, you know, a actor doing a video game, he's just gonna wreck it.
I'm a real fighting game guy.
But it's a tribute to Vin that he really has created a game that is really solid, and it shows that his involvement actually meant something to this project.
Hopefully Dark Athena looks a little better. Huh?
Still mad about before.
I think it came out multi-system, like on PC, so it might look
We're
better.
telling the story basically of how Riddick, before he got to the movie, this is where he was in the slam, and you know, he was a prisoner, and I play Abbott.
You're a hard ass, Riddick. But we're about to soften you up.
You know, I'm the Billy Badass.
We're moving again, Riddick. They just transmitted a safe route through the minefield.
Originally, when I did this movie a little longer than 4 years ago, I was really excited about, you know, the experience in working with Vin and David too.
Dude, he killed it in Pitch Black. His character killed it.
And actually look at myself in video game form is really interesting.
You got nothing left to live for, Riddick. I do. Now shut up.
You don't know what you're f***ing with.
That is right, Riddick.
I play Shara, which is the same character I play.
I thought it was Katie Sackhoff, but it's Kristen.
I play his primitive side. I'm heard only by voice.
Your destiny lies elsewhere.
Katie Sackhoff is in the most recent movie, though.
Doing voiceover is really different. You're not actually on a set. You're often not there with the other actors, so you have to really, really have a rich imaginary world.
You're not in the game either,
And that's
Toots.
sometimes challenging.
Set it free.
She's like a combination of Katie Sackhoff and Uma Thurman.
Escape from Butcher Bay combines the best of films and games to become a truly immersive and cinematic experience.
The Xbox is a really powerful system. Riddick is really taking the Xbox to a whole new level.
It's just the
So people
original?
like Halo, they said, hey, this looks great. I can't imagine graphics getting any better. And then here we have Riddick coming out and taking the system to a whole new level.
This is the original Xbox? Why did this game look better than a lot of 360 games?
As the technology develops and everybody pushes the envelope as far as creating the games, the more that the public gets interested.
The response to the game has been phenomenal. But it really is an amazing game in all aspects, you know, story and art and technology. Very few games I've played that I've actually been frightened at points. This is one of them.
It's a very fun experience. It's not as precious as filmmaking. You get to do things and hide behind computer-generated characters for this video game just to have fun with. And that's what actors do. Actors play. Actors role play. Actors have fun. It's the modern-day puppet show.
Yeah, it's like they turned off real-time lighting for our playthrough. Sweet. Obviously, that wasn't probably gonna get me in trouble because it's G4, whatever they are. Anyways, well, there we go. We went through the bonus content. Alright. Well, anyhow, there we go. See, I don't understand. It's just, they call it concept art? Oh, shit. Holy shit. I didn't know. That's kind of cool. Screamer droid view. Okay. 7. This is the design of small airing, very close to the final model seen in the game. What about this? There's the ship. Turned out very close to this concept art by yeah, that's just the one from freaking That's the ship that ended up in Pitch Black, or they just drew it up from Pitch Black, like the skiff, the getaway skiff. Movie set. What? Yeah. Ah, this is on the Necromancer ship. Right? That's like the next Necromancer. Yeah, that's from Chronicles of Riddick. Anyways, there we go. We're gonna end this here. I might pop on VR chat for a little while, but man, what a good game. Really good. I wish we could have I wish I had a capture card and a 360 so I could have played it. And of course, I don't know, man. It might have been better just being sharper at that, because the game came out when everyone was using CRT monitors. It, you know, might have been better being sharper. Anyways, we got through it. Back. Can I quit the game? No, can't. Yes, I do. Anyways, I'm gonna pop on VR chat. Thanks for hanging out, Mur and Rada, and Spiral came in there for the end, and Ruby was there for Scotch. Now I got an accurate list because I have that bot blocker now. I'm starting to learn a couple things. But anyways, I'll I'll cruise back in on VR chat here and see what's going on over there. I got to change a couple things, so we got to kill it. But adios and hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches.